Targeted violence, including criminal extremism, is a threat affecting the whole nation. Veterans and military family members are not immune from the threat, as targets or as perpetrators. This concerns everyone, the veteran community, all Americans, and the world. Criminal extremist behavior among those with a U.S. military background is a limited phenomenon. Although when service members and veterans do radicalize, they may be more likely to plan for or commit mass casualty crimes, thus having an outsized impact on public safety. Because of this, extremists value military training and target those with a military background for recruitment to their cause. Involvement of U.S. military members helps to legitimize their cause, carry out their missions, and advance their goals. As veterans or military family members, it is important to build our awareness and to monitor and study criminal extremism, including extremists' recruitment tactics. As a strong civic-minded community with a long history of protecting this country and its citizens, we can and should do our part to help prevent criminal extremism, especially among our own. In recent decades, extremism in the United States has become increasingly decentralized, relying less on structured extremist organizations and more on creating extremist movements. Before widespread use of the internet and social media, extremists actually had to physically contact each recruit. Today, they can simply post information and hope people self-radicalize. Data shows that today, nearly all extremists radicalize, at least in part, online. Organized extremist groups often draw on individuals who have already adopted radical ideology through online forums and content consumption. Thus, a central dynamic in extremist recruitment is to target at the community level, advancing narratives in public and semi-private spaces, inviting discussions and interaction in online dialogues. Narratives are stories that extremists tell to advance a particular worldview. These narratives can be used to encourage a specific set of actions, including violence. Extremists encourage exploration of and engagement with their movements by using narratives that inspire fear, anger, or other strong emotions among those they are targeting. This use of targeted narratives is not unique to military communities. Rather, it is common across all recruitment efforts, both malicious and benign. Research suggests that narratives are effective tools for radicalization and recruitment because they can be used to reframe conflict, encourage new or existing identities, and justify violent organizations and activities. Extremist narratives often propose solutions to commonly held and often genuine grievances. That is, extremists identify and encourage the anxieties, fears, and anger of a target population, including elements both real and imagined, and offer responses that center their agenda as the only feasible solution. As recruits become more committed, narratives encourage loyalty, identity, and action on behalf of the movement. Extremist propaganda may include explicitly detailed narratives, or they could be single messages or posts that contain only brief references to particular characters or events. In the latter, the propaganda reveals the narrative at a slower pace, building the story over time. As a member of the military community, or as a member of those that serve them, it is vital that you know about the ongoing efforts being made by extremists to actively recruit those with military training in order to inspire them to take violent action. These extremists will use narratives to elicit emotional responses, exploiting both genuine and imagined grievances and offering solutions that promote their agendas. They target the military community and seek to use its members. We can use our relationships and connections to educate ourselves and each other so we can protect against this type of targeted recruitment. We must find each other, support each other, and lift each other up to keep our communities strong and free from extremist manipulation.